All right, right now I just picked this up from one of the neighbors. Was about to scrap it or just throw it away into the woods. Um, so I said, well, let me come and get it then. And it's a Craftsman LT 2000. Got 20 horsepower, overhead valves. She said, oh, it's leaking oil and everything. I don't see anything excessive on it. I know she said it wouldn't start, but when I looked in the tank, it's a lot of water I could see in there. So more than likely that's what's keeping it from starting. But she bought herself a brand new zero turn. So yeah, I'll just get this one running, and usually when I get them running, I just give them away to somebody who needs something to cut the grass, because we have zero turns, so it'd be pointless to use this. But has all the stickers on it still. It's in pretty good shape besides the seat, which is always the problem on these. But I'll get to it and maybe tomorrow work on it. All right then, be back. All right, I just opened up the cap, and I could smell the bad gas standing about 4.5 feet away. So I know the gas is bad. Down in there, I don't know if you can see on video, but there's looks like a puddle of water down at the bottom. I'm in a hurry, so what I'm gonna do, I'll put some rubbing alcohol in there. Rubbing alcohol will mix with the water, and I'll try to start it up. If there's anything, I'll have to take these two screws out so the water can get on out if it's got down there, and then I'll try to fire it up. Okay, the rubbing alcohol here is 95%. 91 is the normal that you can get. So put in 95%. It'll mix with the water, so you can shake it around, mix it in with water. Then I'll put some gas in there and go ahead from there. Okay, I got everything like it should be. The brake down, the brake is down, this is in the lock, the blades are off, it's in neutral. I got it hooked up here. Let me see if the battery will do it. Oh, I need to turn this on. Okay, it might just be not the best connection. All right, anytime when it does that, I usually just take the positive and move it straight to over here. Nothing. That thing might be locked up. I'm going to spin it by hand a few times, loosen it up, and come back. Okay, what I did, I went under there on that pulley and turned it by hand. It started to spin, so now we're going to try this again. Keys in the on position. Oh, let me put choke. Choke is on. See if it does it. Okay. Now what I'll do is, it might still have water in it. I'm going to take off the air filter, put a little bit of gas directly into the carburetor, and then do that same thing again. Okay, what I did first, I just poured some gas over the top of this. Go back and try it there again. See if she fires up. Nothing yet. and it might have had water in the bowl. Okay, I'll go back now. I still don't want to go into taking out the plug yet, so I'll go ahead and maybe drain the bowl, see what's in it. Okay, before I take the bowl down, I decided just put some gas directly to the carburetor. Put that back in the choke. Nothing still, but the water is coming out the exhaust. So I'll let it sit a while and then come back to it. The plug might be wet from the water that's in it, so I'll let it sit. I got to go, so I'll be back. All right, I just came back after an hour. Hooked the trailer back up. Well, not completely, but hooked it back up, and got the jump pack on it. Got this right here, but I'm not going to use that yet. I'm going to take out the spark plug, see if I even have any spark, or if it's wet, clean it up. All right. Okay, I loosen it up. Take it out. Okay, it's completely wet. So smell it. Smell like water. It's not. So I guess I crank it over and let it clear whatever is out in it. Looked like it was full of water. All right, I'll clean this thing up, check for some spark, and then go again. All right, I'm gonna check for spark right there. What I'll do is bring it over and touch it to metal and turn this on so it swing. It's swinging. Nothing. Nope. Okay, so could be the coil. It could be a plug. I'll go see if I have another plug. Okay, I tested it with this plug here out of a regular lawnmower, not the correct one. And I can't see the spark here, but I can feel it, a little bite. So tells me the coil is actually doing something. So I got to go down the road and get a new plug, but I have to get this off the trailer because I have to go do something else with the trailer. So I'll be back when I'm done with doing everything else. Okay, I had to go do a couple other things. Just finished cutting my grass. That's why all the grass is on this mower. It's off the trailer. And the spark plug, that's the number of the spark plug right there. So I'll go ahead and swap it out and then see what I got. Let me go ahead and get the jump start. All right, I put in the spark plug. I got the jump pack hooked up on the battery to see if it'll start that way. I have to push the brake in. Okay. Turn the jump pack on. I might have to spray something there just to fire it up, but I'm gonna try. Oh, no choke. Okay. Spray. Okay, give it a little sign. Okay, as soon as I took it off choke, it cranked off. But at least we know it's got fire now. So I'll go ahead and see if I can let it run for a little while, just spraying in there. All right. Okay, I just took the choke off. Let's see what it'll do. Okay, everything on it runs good. It cuts a little too deep. I normally cut my grass on one, and that is one on it, and it went down to the dirt. So tells me it's cutting a little too deep. But it needs an adjustment on the valves because it still blows fuel out and then it starts. So I need to adjust the valves. It's blowing up on there, and that means the intake is not 100% closing. But other than that, it runs good.